Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris and running mate Tim Walz made a campaign stop in Wisconsin on Wednesday, testing the Minnesota governor's Midwestern credentials.
Now, look, we're pretty neighborly with Wisconsin. We get our friendly battles, but in Minnesota, just like in Wisconsin, we respect our neighbors and the personal choices they make.
Adding the folksy former football coach to the Democratic ticket makes the duo formidable against Republicans Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, says Jennifer Lawless, who teaches political science at the University of Virginia in Charlottesville.
I think it's as strong a team as the Democrats could have hoped for. When Kamala Harris burst onto the scene 2 weeks ago at the top of the ticket, she had a sense of enthusiasm and optimism and electricity that we haven't seen in presidential politics in quite some time. And Tim Walz has those same kinds of qualities. He's upbeat, he's optimistic, he's future looking. And together, that really makes them funny and sunny. And I've been saying that that's a big juxtaposition to what we see in Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, where a lot of their rhetoric and a lot of their speeches come across as sour and dour.
Trump and Vance have sought to portray Walz as too left-wing, echoing their criticisms of Harris. In an interview on Fox News Wednesday, Trump called Walz a radical liberal and claimed he was, quote, thrilled Harris had picked him.
Oh, it really is good to be back in Wisconsin.
Harris and Walz holding events in both Wisconsin and Michigan on Wednesday is part of a tooth-and-nail effort to turn out their own voters in the two battleground states and win over those who are still undecided.
It's going to be won in the battleground states. But in those battleground states, there are two sets of voters who matter. The first are the base voters. Democrats and Republicans need to make sure that they get out their voters in all of those battleground states. The only reason that independents and swing voters in those states matter are because the bases are roughly equally matched. And so Kamala Harris has to do everything she can to up voter turnout among Democrats. Trump has to do that among Republicans. And then they have to fight for those people who still haven't made up their minds.
Democrats regard Wisconsin and Michigan as near must-win states in this year's election. Wisconsin and Michigan have loomed large for the party since Hillary Clinton's unexpected defeats there helped clinch Trump's 2016 presidential win.